Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and tonight we're just going to do basically trivia night. And if it's decided that we want to do trivia, we'll do trivia and just relax chat. I was originally not going to do a live in honor of Sherri Norton, who was a huge supporter in every way of the channel and who I became very close to. I did find out only about a day and a half ago that she did actually pass away on the 12th of this month. Since she was the one who always did the emojis that separated each question of trivia so that it was easier for me to tell where the answers ended and where the new question answers began. I wasn't going to do it in her honor, but I'm actually doing the live in her honor. However, I don't know that I'm going to do it for very long because I have to work on some pillows, as well as prepping for tomorrow's video. I made the decision not to record tomorrow's video before the live because I just needed to have like 20 minutes, half hour to relax, because I've literally been on the go 7 days a week for probably about 2 weeks, with maybe a couple hours here and there where I've been able to just relax. So I needed to give my brain a break. Did that happen? Not really, but I was laying down while thinking about everything. But anyway, so that is that. There was something else I wanted to say right now, but I can't remember what it was. Let's see. Esther. Hello, Natalie and all. Since I won't be able to watch this live chat, I just wanted to say hi. Since I'm going to bed for work tomorrow, I'll watch the replay tomorrow after work. Have a good night and enjoy the time again. Thank you so much, Esther. I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello, and I hope you enjoy the replay tomorrow after work. Get some sleep, sweet dreams. I know you're not here, but you'll see this tomorrow, and have a good day at work. Hey, Kavia, welcome. How are you? Hi, Janice. How are you? Hey, Kathy, welcome. I need to go get my notebook. Not that I'm expecting, there's never any expectation of super chats or anything else. I just like to make sure I write them down so that when I do my ingratitude drawings at the beginning of the following month, I have everybody on the list. But hi, Yuri. Welcome. How are you? Let me go get my notebook really quick. Really quick is a relative term. I have to actually get up first. Ow. I don't have a BONE for Miley. I don't even have one with peanut butter. I've been so absolutely discombobulated to the point that you all know how much I love Halloween. When I got my nails done last week, I totally didn't do Halloween nails, and I every year do something for Halloween on my nails, and I did nothing. Between that and a couple other things, it just showed me how much my brain has been, whether it's overextended. Plus I've been really down ever since the Sherri thing happened, because it literally went from her being excited about something and then a couple hours later her basically being on life support. And some things don't seem to be adding up, but it's not my place to question. So I've just been kind of messed up with that. And I know how much when I'm not doing Halloween stuff and or other regular normal things, but actually 3/4 Malinois and 1/4 German Shepherd. But yes, she is. So tomorrow, though, my mom and I have an annual appointment first thing in the morning. Like, we have to leave at 7, which means I have to be up at like 5:30, because I have to take this one out, who gives me a hard time in the mornings when she knows I'm needing to leave and won't do her business. But and then I'm going to breakfast with her, my boss, and his wife, which my mom normally only goes on Wednesday mornings before work. But because I'm already going to be out and it's in that area, I'm going to be going with them. Then if there are areas that have some traffic, I'm going to do some Uber Eats for a few hours, Uber Eats deliveries for a few hours. Then I'm going to have to come home and prep for not only my video for this channel for tomorrow, I'm also going to I also have an update video for the new Miley's channel that I just created, which is Empty Your Closet for Miley, which I'm going to touch on that a little bit tonight. And then I'm going to have to edit those and post those and all that good stuff. So I'm not even sure when those, plus I forgot to, I forgot to post the video on one of my other channels. Oh, that's because I didn't have a thumbnail. I don't know if I even have a thumbnail. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that one out too. But, it's been a bit crazy. And if nobody wanted to play trivia tonight, I may end up working on, because the Halloween penis pillow that I had started and showed you guys a couple weeks ago, I haven't even touched it since. And Halloween is what, in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. A week and a half. Yeah, like a week and a half away. So I desperately need to finish that. But I also have 2 orders I need to finish in the next about week and a half, 2 weeks. So I got to get busy. But I have a headache. So I don't know if I'm going to end up doing anything after the live. I may just end up laying down, which I can't afford to do. But I got to take a break sometimes. Hi, sunshine and all you beautiful rays. How are you, Wanda? Welcome. So, anyway, so I am going to tell you about Miley's channel and kind of sort of what it's about. The link is in the description box below, along with the other channels, if you want to check it out. But it's basically right now just me wanting to raise awareness on donating to people's local animal shelters and animal rescues. Hoping that this ultimately gets recognized around the world. I already have a couple people, one in Australia, one in the UK, and a couple other people around the country that are planning on, either if they have a channel, doing a video and bringing it to their subscribers' attention, and then directing local people, well, I mean local as in the state, people in the States, to my channel, and then where they can donate for their local charities. But I'm hoping the hashtag will, like, I'm going to create a Facebook group and an Instagram group or account for Empty Your Closet for Miley, so that people have a place to post things and either tag me or use the hashtag, share pictures of their own pets, show pictures of things they are donating, and then hashtagging it. I'm hoping that as people are donating things, if they're willing to do it on behalf of Empty Your Closet for Miley, that shelters and stuff will start to recognize the hashtag and or the name of the channel, be directed to us, because I am ultimately looking to do this as a turn it into an actual charitable foundation. That takes time, money, attorneys, all kinds of stuff, which is something I've already looked into and have some wheels going on it. But that's basically, and if you don't have local shelters or rescues near you, and or you're not able to make or find things around the house to be able to donate, or you just simply don't have the desire to actually go to one yourself, which I totally get. I just was talking to somebody today. She's like, just knowing that somebody's willing to take my stuff and donate it on my behalf is all I need to know. I get it. People are busy, don't have the time, they want to be able to help, but my PO box is going to be in the description box of any videos I post on that channel. Anybody can send me the donations, and I will donate it to my 2 local organizations. Now, my local SPCA is a place that I've donated to many times, and I send monetary donations, especially around Christmas. Heidi's Legacy, which is where I rescued Miley from, I haven't been able to reach. I haven't gotten a response to voicemails or emails or anything else. I know they've been shorthanded. to even go. I mean, if I go there and I'm not actually able to get any answers, I'm either going to look at another rescue that I know people have rescued pets from, or I'm strictly going to focus on the SPCA, because my local SPCA takes in between 7,000 and 7,700 animals annually. That's a lot of animals, and they're having a hard time having people donating right now. Now, I am glad I reached somebody today, because she confirmed that blankets are actually not something they are currently taking in. Of course, I'd be able to find other rescues that would accept, or shelters that would accept blankets. They themselves aren't, because they don't have the room, but they said they always are in need of towels and sheets, and like peanut butter and latex gloves and hand sanitizer and paper towels and dog food, dog treats, dog toys, all that kind of stuff. I actually have a list and I meant to bring it over, so I'll go get that in a second. But if people aren't wanting to or can't take it somewhere, or they don't have anywhere locally to donate things that they have around the house that they can collect, like towels and sheets, they can send it to me if they want. I will divvy it up between any organizations I am planning on. Right now, it's looking like it's basically going to be my local SPCA, which is fine. I will go ahead and make sure that if there are 2 or even 3 organizations, that I kind of equally spread it out. Also, I have set up a Cash App account, which is the $ empty closets for Miley. If anybody wants to make monetary donations, they can, versus getting things together and actually donating physical items. And I will divvy it up. And to be as transparent as possible, and I mentioned this in the intro video that I posted yesterday on that channel, I'm either going to figure out a way that I can blank out the names and just scroll through any donations, or I'll print out a list of donations so you can see that whatever the amount is that it says is in there, you can actually see that that is what, was donated, without giving away any privacy, or giving the privacy away of the people donating. And then when I get the money order and or cashier's check, I will do a video of me actually handing it over to the organization, so that there's as much transparency as possible. The same thing with if anybody sends anything to me to physically take as far as items, I'll do a unboxing video, and or we'll do a video if I collect things locally, so that you can see what has been collected. I'm not doing this to get stuff for her, because she's got plenty of stuff. She's got 2 bins right there of toys. She's got food. She's got treats. She needs nothing. I mean, if anything, I can even donate some of her stuff. So it has nothing to do with me trying to get anything for myself. It's all about raising awareness for donating to local shelters and rescues, because they are always in need of stuff. They always have animals coming in. And depending on the areas that they are in, there could be natural disasters happening that can stop donations because people are needing to recover, that type of thing. I am finding that it may be a little bit more difficult to collect things, because during last year, during all the lockdowns, when people were stuck at home, they were going through stuff and getting rid of things. So now there's not as many things to get rid of or to donate, but there's still plenty that do have stuff. But anyway, so that's the gist of the new channel that I created for Empty Your Closet for Miley, and what I'm trying to do with it. And again, hoping that it will ultimately be recognized around the world, so that it would make it easier when I'm able to get all the pieces together to make it a larger thing. Now, with the SPCA, I'm very excited, because they actually have a link where you can actually create your own fundraiser. You can do it either as an online thing or an actual in-person thing. I'm looking into that to do something to raise some funds before Christmas. But they're also doing a pet walk, their annual pet walk. I think it's like the 30-something pet walk, April 2nd. It's 1.8 miles. I don't know if I'm physically going to be able to do that entire distance, if any, but I'm going to try to do much of it. And I may create it as a team versus an individual, and do it as Empty Your Closet for Miley, and see how many people I can get to actually walk with me. Oh, beautiful people. Hey, Colleen, welcome. How are you? In the ads be there soon. Thank you, Becky. Hi, ladies. Hey, y'all. So I just lost my train of thought. Hey, Denise. Hey, Christy. Welcome. Okay, everybody saying hello. So the pet walk. My mom said I would love to be able to do it, but she doesn't know if she'd be able to. So if we're able to get, because they're kind of expensive, one of those seated walkers, then both of us could walk and then take a seat every so often. I know I'd need way longer time than I ever used to. I used to do 5-mile walkathons like no problem. Not so much anymore. If she decides not to actually walk in it, she'll be at the park. So if I needed her to come pick me up, she'll pick me up. If we do both do it, but we can't get very far or do much, we'll call an Uber to take us back to the park. But I really want to be able to take part in as much as I can when it comes to this, because I really am I'm really wanting this to be something. So all of that kind of stuff, there'll be more details when things come up on our other channel. That's why I created that. I'm also going to create a Facebook group and an Instagram account. I think I mentioned that already. I just have to do that. So that's a little bit of information. I didn't put the Cash App account in the description box below because I forgot, but I did put the link to that channel as well as my 2 other channels. Crap. I've actively not been mentioning one of my channels, my other channel, because I wasn't necessarily wanting to get like a ton of support from you guys. I love your support, and I absolutely love that you like support our kitchen channel. But I was wanting to see where it went on its own. But a couple of you evidently read the description boxes of my videos and popped up on that channel. I'm not wanting you guys there. Absolutely, I want you guys there. But now that I'm talking about other channels, it's inevitably going to be coming up now. But there are 3 other channels that I have. The other one only has a stupid freaking intro video that I sound like a blabbering idiot, which you all know. That's just me. But I was really an idiot on that one. The second video is going to be going up. It should have gone up tonight, but I don't have a thumbnail. I forgot to take a thumbnail. So I'm trying to get a thumbnail from the video so that I can go ahead and set that up and then post it. So that probably won't go up until tomorrow. Then there will be hopefully the Wednesday video for this channel tomorrow, as well as an update video on her channel tomorrow. So yeah, all kinds of craziness, but I was going somewhere with that. Darn it. Her channel was the big thing that I was wanting to talk about, but let me see here. Hey, Debbie, welcome. How are you? Hey, Deneen, welcome. Oh, Wanda, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I got a super sticker. Well, that's a super sticker. I always say, I mean, it's essentially the same thing. Super chat, super sticker. But I love those little guys. Are they birds? I think they're birds. Is it a bird or is it I don't know, but how's it going? You're so cute. Thank you so much, Wanda. All right, you're going on the list. You're on my super chat list. So anyway, welcome everybody. I don't think I missed anybody, but for any lurkers, hello, welcome. All right, so I told you about her. No, I told you about her channel. The link is in the description box below. No, I know you're upset with me because I don't have something for you. I apologize profusely, but I wasn't able to get out there. Yeah, you know what? I was actually going to say a pear also. You're right. Oh, yeah, because it's got a little stem with its leaf. It's a pear. That is just so... I love those guys. So cute. But thank you so much, Wanda. I really do appreciate it. And I may, from time to time, since... Actually, I will be able to do a live from that channel. But right now, I think there's 17 subscribers. So I'll wait until it grows a little bit, but from time to time, I may I'll do a live on here, but say that any super chats are going to go strictly towards the SPCA, if that's the only place I'm doing, or will be split equally between the SPCA and whatever rescue there is. But I'm not doing that yet because I need to just get a little bit more organized. Yeah, you're a cutie patootie. You're a cutie patootie. Yes, you are. You didn't say hi to your peeps. Why are your feet dirty? I washed your feet. How did you do that? Say hi to your peeps. Say hi, my peeps. What's up with your leg? It's like stiff or something. Lay down. No, I don't have anything for you tonight. I don't have one for you. You want to eat your antler? I'll give you your antler, but you don't like your antler. Oh, she's gonna bark in a second. When she looks sideways, it means she's like up to no good, right? Up to no good, little face. Yeah, she's kind of in the video a couple times. She either runs by or sits down or barks, huh? But I think your ear is bothering you. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, you gotta itch it. Go ahead, scratch it. Go ahead, scratch it. And I'm so upset. You know my cup that I use on my lives all the time to have the stickers from the shops and stuff. Oh my goodness, why do you have stuff all over you? What did you get into? Look at that. Your fur just came right out. She has to smell anything that is like that. You're gross. You're a gross little dog. What did I just say? Miley? No. What did I just say? I can't remember what I just said. Oh, my cup. I saw that you messaged me, Natalie. I'm not ignoring you. My nerves are wrecked. My youngest is sick. I'll try to message you tomorrow and let you know what's going on. He gave me a big scare today. Oh, no, that's fine. I don't, no apologies, no nothing. Message me when you get a chance, but praying that he's okay. I just forgot again. Oh, my cup. So I'm washing, I washed the straw with the straw scrubber, you know. I have a fur in my mouth. Hugs and prayers of your son, Christy. Yes, absolutely. So the straw brush, I was cleaning the straw, no problem. And then you know how from the top, I always complained that the part that you suck through is like just weird. Well, I normally clean it with the straw brush because it fits in there no problem. Nope. I was drinking out of it yesterday or earlier today. I went to go clean it and the straw brush just went right through it. I was like, are you kidding me? So now it's broken. So now I have a cup I can't use that have all my stickers on it, including 4 limited edition stickers that I can't get again. And I'm like, great. So I'm like, I either have to find a different lid that happens to fit it or just put it away and have it as memorabilia or something. I don't know. But I was so frustrated and so irritated. But ow. So I decided to go ahead and use my David's Tea Halloween my David's Tea holographic. You can't really see the holographic on here, but it's got a holographic in the gradient. Insulated cup. It's too small. I'll finish it in like 4 sips. But if I have to, I'll go get some more. But I decided to go ahead and use this because I'm desperately trying to get David's Tea to recognize me and decide to do some sort of a thing with me. But I had asked in the video yesterday if anybody was willing to send an email to the PR department mentioning if you did hear about them through me, that you heard about them through me, and I'm super excited about them and always passionate, always talking about them. Whatever. One of you did actually send an email, which was awesome. Thank you so incredibly much. I do appreciate it. So I guess we'll see what happens. But sorry, I was brain dead. Got into watching Rookie. I'm here. Okay, no problem, Amy. Okay, so I don't know how long this is gonna last, but it drives me nuts that now I can see the hollow on here. You can kind of sort of see that there's like a like the holographic shift right there, kind of, sort of. But it bugs me that you can't actually see it from there. I'll be lurking and listening. Now your glass will be a showpiece. Found a pattern I'm trying to do as Christmas ornament. We'll see. Okay, no problem, Becky. So, all of the packages from my mom's huge birthday month giveaway are out. Does anybody want to know? Here. Okay, now, well, wait, you were able to see it for just a second. There, you can kind of see it now. Can you see it now? Kind of, sort of. The flash on phones, or the light on phones, tends to bring the hollow out the best. You can't really see it well enough, though. Maybe right there. But anyway, so I absolutely love this mug, but it's just small. So anyway, I go to the post office. Okay, Tony's went out first. That box was about, I think it was just at 10 pounds. And it was like 14 by 14 by 14 box. If I remember correctly, don't quote me on that. So it didn't need to go priority. Now, from my understanding, it was any box over 12 inches squared has to automatically go priority. For whatever reason, he said it didn't have to. It just came out under it. Okay. I was all for it. Now, Tony was generous enough. He gave me a $20 super chat to help offset the shipping. He said he couldn't believe what it is that I ended up spending on shipping. His box was like $48, which is kind of sort of what I was expecting. To have gone priority, it would have been an additional, I want to say $20. So I opted not to, because that allowed me to ship something else out to another subscriber. But tonight, the winner in Nigeria, the package was 15 ounces. All of these were able to go first class, which I was very grateful for. Nigeria was like 15 ounces. It was like $25.50. Same thing for India, but that was like 12 ounces, but it was the same price. Canada was also 15 ounces, but it was like $21.50. England, which was the lightest package at like 11 ounces, I want to say, or 10 and a half ounces, was the most expensive for $26. And then the US one was like $9 or whatever. That was for Gracie. She was the redraw winner. So that wasn't a big deal. That's kind of what that was. Actually, that was priority. To go first class, it was like 10 cents cheaper. So I was like, no, just send it priority. So Gracie, you should be getting it maybe tomorrow. I don't know if you're here. I mean, I know you're here lurking, but get this. So that's like about $160, $155 in shipping for that giveaway. I don't know if I had sent that box somewhere to the rest of the world, if it would have been less than $160. But I was like, I think I learned my lesson on that one. But Australia, Little Lady Crochets, who does the other, who is the one that got everybody hooked on doing these pillows, she had sent, I think it was a penis pillow and a butt pillow to Australia. It was returned. So she was like, what the heck? Why was it returned? So she did some research, and according to what she found, packages to Australia have been cut off. You can't send to Australia. I thought it was Australia that has closed off to the United States due to, you know, what's happening in the world. But it's the US that has suspended packages to Australia due to, you know, the Rona. Now, the Australian winner, she was like, well, my husband has gotten packages from the United States and this, that, and the other. I think it's like if you order from a business, like maybe if she had ordered through Etsy, I don't know if that's what makes a difference, or if it's because it was more of a big box type of a delivery. But she said that he's gotten stuff from the United States, but she didn't mention if they've gotten anything from like a personal person. Well, I went ahead. That was the last package that was there. I'm sorry, second to last. US was the last one. So he's like, well, this may need to go express mail. And I said, you mean priority? And he goes, no, I'm talking international express. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because, and I'm like, is that because we're still cut off from Australia? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I thought that ended already. And he's like, no, right now it's through mid-November. And then it'll be revisited and it'll be decided if we're going to open back up or if we're going to still keep it closed. I'm like, okay, just for the heck of it, let me know how much this would cost. Her package, I think, was 12 ounces of yarn. To go to go International Express, it would have cost $72. $72 to send it International Express. And then I said, so it's guaranteed to go through and get there? And he goes, well, it's the highest probability of it going through and getting there, which means it could have been stopped and not go through and get returned to me, where I would lose $72 in shipping. I'd be able to argue or put in a claim and whatever with the post office and ultimately get it back. But how long would it take to get that to happen? And I'm like, so answer this for me. Why is it okay for an International Express package to get through, but not a regular first class package? He's like, you've got me. I've been curious about that myself. It doesn't make sense. So if you pay up the butt for it, it'll go through. But if you don't, it won't go through, or won't even potentially go through. That makes no sense. So needless to say, I didn't ship it because $72. I was thinking, okay, maybe it'll be like $40. I still didn't want to even spend that, but I wanted her to get her yarn, because otherwise I'd have to wait until at least mid-November and then still possibly not be able to send it. And she's moving, I think, like in January or something like that. So I was like, so I may figure something else out. Obviously, I'm not going to I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to reach out to her. But I'm like, $72 to ship a 12-ounce poly mailer of yarn to Australia. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Granny B, Noni May has had that problem also. What, with Australia? Is that what I was talking about when you said that? I didn't notice when you said that. But anyway, outside of Australia's package, they've all gone out. All of the subscribers of the week things have gone out, except for Leanne and Chris that I just mentioned in yesterday's video, right? I'm confused on my days. Those two will go out hopefully this week. And then the Halloween, the Halloween, that hasn't even been, it's still active. And remember to go check out my video from yesterday and enter the Halloween giveaway. I know it's small, but it's still something I wanted to do. But make sure to go over there and enter if you haven't done so already. And check out Miley's Empty Your Closet for Miley's channel. The link is in the description box below, as well as the rest of our channels. It's almost better to do gift cards. Yeah, I would rather keep it open for the world and just do smaller giveaways than do gift cards. It's just a personal thing for me. There's nothing wrong with gift cards, believe me. I mean, I've won them. Well, okay, I've won one, but obviously I've received gift cards. But I know the excitement of getting the yarn and stuff. So I'll always keep my giveaways open worldwide. It does give me a newfound respect for some people that do large giveaways and send them worldwide, like big time. But I may do a gift card for her. She was actually the one, when I mentioned that it could be an issue getting it through to her, she was the one who mentioned that she would just take a gift card. if I wasn't able to get it through. But um, I'm just trying to figure out, because it's not a matter of how much I would have spent on shipping. I'm not going to do a gift card for the amount I would have spent on shipping. But maybe the amount of what the yarn would be, which it's all ice yarns. So $5 isn't, that's just not, I don't think it's enough, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. You okay? What's going on? You're just laying there. Did you eat something you weren't supposed to? So you have spent over $200 to send shipping. Well, total it was about 160. That's with Tony's. Because that was what, 25, 50, 75. Wait, 25, 50, 75, 100 for the 4 international. 110, about 160 with Tony's. But yes. Well, and then 15 for the one surprise giveaway winner from last month. Yeah, she was trying to send to a friend there and it was sent back. Yeah. Anything that is done, and the thing is the post office should be stopping it before you even get to send it, because our post office is the one that has restricted the shipping to Australia. So they should never even allow it. Like in this case, this guy told me, you're going to have to do International Express. And then he thought it was lifted, but then it went through saying only International Express. So it gave me the decision whether or not to go ahead and spend $72 to send this little tiny bag or not send it at all. But it's frustrating to me. I keep hearing about people that have sent over there and have had it sent back. That just irritates me. I'm excited to get mine I never used or see nice yarns. I'm excited for, yes. Okay. So Wanda, yes. So you are the Canadian of the winners. So yeah, well, I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you. I have to go get the sheet anyway for the donation thing. So I'm going to get the receipt. I think I know where I put it. Since you have other mods here tonight, I'm going to go lay down. Feel blah. Love you, my friend. Okay, I totally understand, Amy. I hope you feel better. Sweet dreams, my friend. Love you. Thank you. And huge hugs and prayers to you. I'll talk to you later. Good night, Amy. I can wait. You're sweet. Ow. All right, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go get the sheet and the receipt to see about the dates and stuff. Hold on. All right. Ow. Why would the post office do that? If it's refused, they keep the money if you don't fuss. Well, I don't know one person that's gotten a package returned from Australia that hasn't made an issue about it. So it's really wasting. It's really wasting resources and time. Because the shipping to Australia, regardless, is not cheap. I mean, I sent yarn, a hank of yarn. I think it was one hank to Leanne in Australia, and it cost about $35 for a 100-gram hank of yarn. Shipping to Australia is not cheap, so I can't imagine anybody. I can see if it was $10, $15 even to ship there. Maybe not saying something if it was returned, but the shipping to Australia is ridiculously expensive. I mean, heck, she's even looked at ordering things from the US, and her son ordered something for her and paid like $68 in shipping. Leanne, if you're here, I'm sorry, but like $68 for, I think, a couple hanks of yarn. I mean, it's ridiculous shipping to Australia, in particular Australia. But they can't deny your claim. In this case, it would, if their regulation is that it has to be International Express, they have to tell you that, because I asked them that. They have to tell you that, and they are supposed to be they could get in trouble for not letting you know that shipping is closed off to Australia. There is no reason, what's the word I'm looking for? An expectation of us to think that shipping would be closed off there, since it's not like in the middle of the main shutdown where there were issues with countries being closed off. It's a reasonable expectation that it would be open since the rest of the world is open. And he told me that he flat out told me if I did decide to send it International Express, if it was returned, I need to submit a claim and it would get refunded. He told me flat out it would take a while. It's not going to happen overnight, but I would get my money back because it is closed off. I followed the regulation as far as what they are allowing through, and I would get it back. And I asked the question because I have known 5 different people that have shipped over there, not knowing that we were closed off, not having been told that we were closed off, and that there was no stipulation. Honestly, it wouldn't even allow him to do it except for International Express. The system stopped him. So they probably had to refund so many packages that they've decided to put it in the system to not allow it unless people are willing to send it priority express, because they know it's not supposed to go through, and by them letting it go through and people now having to put in claims, it's been a big issue at the post office. But yes, I see where you're coming from. But again, I don't know many people that haven't gone back to the post office to get their money back. 2 have already received it back, and it's only been like 2.5 weeks. So they were even pleasantly surprised because they were told it would probably take 2 to 3 months before anybody would even look at the claim, much less actually do something with it. But shipping anywhere is ridiculous at this point. But 15 ounces, that's not even a pound, and it costs $25 to go. I was able to send prior to everything. Now, of course, shipping is more expensive right now because it's fourth quarter, and they always increase not always. They've been doing it the last couple of years where they increase the prices overall for fourth quarter because everybody's sending things. But prior to everything going crazy in the world, I was able to ship, I think it was a 5-pound box, maybe not quite 5 pounds, to Belgium for about, I want to say it was like $30, $27, $30, something like that. Whereas now under a pound, and it was $25, $25.50. It's craziness. Why did the US stop sending Australia? Because of Rona. That's why I thought it was Australia closing off packages from the United States. Because why would we close down shipping to Australia because of Rona? That wouldn't make sense, because then with that thought process, we would shut down shipping everywhere. So to me, it made more sense that it was Australia saying, we don't want to accept any packages because of your situation in the United States. But that's not what it is. So it didn't make sense. I think it's because probably Australia said that, and so the United States made the ruling that it's not going to happen, but I see Australia doing it. That doesn't make sense. Exactly. That's what I thought. When Little Lady Crochets, when she got her package back and she posted on her stories the thing from the USPS, I was like, we shut down shipping to Australia because of what? That makes absolutely no sense. Like, none at all. Because, okay, we'll ship to the rest of the world, but not Australia. Okay, in that case, I mean, if we shut down getting packages from Australia, okay. But I don't know. Something just didn't sit. Something doesn't make sense there, but there's a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense these days. But anyway, so I don't have an expected date. Oh, Wanda, I don't have an expected date for yours. They didn't even do it for yours either. The only one I have an expected date for is Gracie, and that's the 21st. And for a while, with priority, it used to be guaranteed 2 to 3 days. Now they're back to guaranteeing 2 to 3 days. Although when I was there and in line, the lady was saying that it is no longer guaranteed 2 to 3 days again. That it could take up to 5 or 6 days to get their priority, because there was a guy that had a Priority Express label on his package. And she's like, you do realize that's Priority Express, right? And he goes, no, it's Priority. And she goes, Priority Express, look at the label. So it's going to cost $27 minimum for that to get overnight. And he's like, well, how long will it take for priority? And she's like, well, it used to be guaranteed 2 to 3 days. He's like, right, that's what I thought. And she goes, but they're not guaranteeing it again. It could take, I think she said 5 to 6 days. And so he was like, well, you know what? I may just go ahead and do Priority Express because I need this to get there for sure within 3 days. And she's like, yeah, then now, in that case, Becky, I'm right there with you that they want to get the money. So we're not guaranteeing. But I was reading up on their website, they're not guaranteeing again for some reason. Now, lately, since they started guaranteeing 2 to 3 days again, knock on wood, anything I have sent priority, 95% of the time got there in 2 to 3 days. But with Gracie's, it says priority mail 2 day. I sent it out on the 18th, 19, 20, 21. That's 3 days. So I don't know, but yeah, UK was the lightest package. That was 11.9 ounces. And it was $26. It was the most expensive outside of Tony's package, but is what it is. So this is the list for my SPCA. I highlighted the things that she kind of mentioned would be the most important. Now, I'm guessing that most SPCAs, like local SPCAs, probably have a very similar list. On their website, they only had a very short list and then their Amazon wish list. This list is kind of a combination of both of those plus other things. But this is the list. I don't know if you guys can take a screenshot and or Zoom. I'm going to go ahead and damn it, I forgot to send it to myself. I scanned it at work and I forgot to send it to myself. So I had a PDF of it that I could post on my Facebook page. Miley, stop, dude. Enough. Lay down. Lay your face down. Lay your face down. Lay your face down. Lay down. But they said they can always they are always in need of towels and sheets, Dawn dish soap, trash bags, laundry detergent, hand sanitizer, paper towels, latex gloves, flea combs, training pads, kitten and puppy milk replacer formula, feline and canine pill pockets, post-it pads, scoopable litter, unstuffed toys, rope toys, puzzle bowls, tennis balls, Kong toys, empty medicine bottles. Although they said even though it's on the list, they're not necessarily always taking them, but they can use empty medicine bottles, toilet paper rolls, empty shoe boxes, food and treats, chicken broth, feline and canine greenies, plain yogurt, dog treats, and peanut butter. Those are the most needed items. Then they have a ton of other stuff like things for rabbits and ferrets and birds and stuff like that. But just take a pic of it and post the pic. Yeah, I know. I was going to do that, but then it wasn't going to look as nice. But that's what I'm going to do because, oh, wait a minute. I'm such a dork. She emailed it to me. All I have to do is open the attachment, take a screenshot. Hello. I seriously wonder about myself sometimes. Like, seriously wonder about myself sometimes. Anyway. So I will post that. I'll post it on Facebook for sure. Once I create her Facebook group and her Instagram, obviously I'll post it there. But I guess I can post it on my Instagram, except I'm going to have to put a description in. And I don't know how often everybody reads the entire description, but I'll do something and then post it. But I am happy. I mean, I am happy that I'm doing this, but I am hoping that the hashtag spreads like wildfire. So if you guys know of or animal lovers in general, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing the link or the info about it, that would be awesome. Crap, there was something I was going to tell you. It totally flew out of my brain. Like just that has been happening so much lately. I'll just be talking, and then I'll think of something and then it goes away. I mean, that's been happening for a while, but it's like getting worse. And it's very frustrating. Like very seriously frustrating. But yeah, but I do appreciate everybody that has subscribed to the channel already. And a couple of you did subscribe to the other channel that I've never talked about. So yay. I just need to figure out what thumbnail I'm going to use for that. Because my dorkness didn't take a picture like I typically would. Oh, wait. No, I don't have them. What happened to those pictures? I took a picture of the outside of that place, but I don't have it anymore. I know I had to. I have like no room on my phone, and I'm so irritated that new phones don't come with micro SD card slots. And they don't come with a charging cable. I think I complained about this last week, but they don't come with the charging block. They give you the cable, but not the charging block. You got to buy that separate. And of course, it's always highly suggested that you get the manufacturer brand because, well, honestly, if you get the cheap ones, it will over time affect your phone, but it takes a while for that to happen. I wish I had something for you. I wish you would eat the rest of your antler, but you won't eat the antler. I don't understand your face. I just don't understand it. No? You want this? I can do it. It's going to hurt their ears. You guys hear her tail, right? Yeah. Stop with your tail. Your tail gets you in trouble. See? It's all gone. I mean, I think I took like maybe 8 sips. It's all gone. Like, there's nothing left. Okay, I got a little bit, but all gone. You guys mind if I go get some more? The numbers keep jumping up again. It went up to 12 and then now back down to 9, then went up to 15, then back down to 9. It likes 9 for some reason, but I'm going to go get more to drink. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Let me know what you're working on. That I would like to know. Oh gosh, that hurts. Miley, your fur are all over my gummy bears. Oh, that might overflow. No. Please don't. No, it didn't. Yay! No, this isn't an alcoholic beverage. It's just that I put the ginger ale in it and I'm trying to mix it up. Ow! So do you guys think we should talk about her now that she is gone? You are too slow. Too slow. Okay, I put a little bit more ginger ale this time, so it's not quite as tart. Ow. All right. So, let's open up what's today, 19 of my Halloween Advent. Now, if I kind of want to know if there would be interest, but I'm not necessarily wanting to ask it on a regular video that could get a lot of views. You were too fast, I know. I had a feeling you were going to instigate something. I don't know that I'm going to do this, like, at all whatsoever. I may decide not to, but there's a slim possibility that if there was interest, I might. Okay, the Halloween Advent box cost, when it was on sale, it cost $220. I think she had a coupon at the time of like 10% off or something. Yep, just like my sister would. Obviously it would be after I ended up opening all the days. But would there be interest if I decided to sell the box in its entirety? That's why I haven't like taken out the stitch markers or use the bleeding wax melt, which is amazing, and I would love to be able to do that, but I haven't done that. I haven't opened the lollipop or anything. If I were to end up deciding to sell it, would there be interest in that? Because I know there are a lot of people that said that they really like this Advent calendar or Advent box, and a couple of people said now they really can't wait until next year so they can get one, which I understand the excitement of actually being the one opening the bags. But I know a lot of people really love the yarn that's in it. I wouldn't be selling it for $220. I maybe would sell it for maybe maybe $70, $50, maybe $70, something like that. So that I'm not like at a total loss of the entire expense of the box, but yet have somebody that really is excited about it get it. I just don't know. I figured I'd ask, but anyway, I'm not looking. Ooh, I think I like those colors. I don't think that that's what it looked like. Oh, yes, it does. This one says, I do, I did. That's a little card. This one's really pretty. It's got some neon in this blue. Of course, this will be, this is today's. I opened yesterday's on yesterday's video, right? I also have to take a picture of it and post it on Facebook and Instagram. So this one will be shown on tomorrow's video, so you'll see the true colors of it. But you can't really see that the neon is trying to poke out. The greens in here have a slight neon like look to them a little bit, but you know, they're dyed over the blue. But it's really pretty. I do like the speckling. This is actually a very pretty color. I do really love the Advent because I do love Halloween and I love the Advent, but someone would definitely buy it. It is a beautiful Advent box. Thank you, Colleen. I would certainly buy it, but the shipping would stop me. Oh, right. You're in Canada. Can't remember what. I think the shipping was free for the Advent box. You can't quote me on that. I don't know if it had the weight on it, because if it had the weight on it, the only thing is every time I look up prices on USPS, like on my phone or on the computer, I'd rather it be drastically higher than I get to the post office and it's drastically lower than vice versa. But I somehow mess it up every time and the price is like crazy weird. Sorry, this headband, I love it. Ow. It's from Leila Styles, sorry. But she gifted it to me in my package. I love it, but it's kind of thick, and so it kind of like starts to pop off my head and it drives me crazy. But I love it. It's a beautiful headband. That is pretty. Yes, I agree. That is very pretty. Wow, beautiful. Of course, there's not been one that hasn't. Yeah, I mean, I've loved all the colors. And this isn't the reason why I would part with it, because I would totally keep it and at some point make something with it. It's probably going to be a while, but I've loved all the colors. It's just nothing what I expected. I was specifically excited about it because of the colors in the picture that was what she said was the inspiration picture. But what I believe they did, a lot of the colors I think are actually inspired by different aspects inside the Haunted Mansion at Disney World. It wasn't just that inspo pic that had like the neon or the like, the purple green like colors that I had showed originally. And I specifically asked, so are the colors of this based off of this inspiration picture? And she said yes. And then later I read where she said that it's inspired by the Haunted Mansion at Disney World. And then on their website, most of everything, if not all of it, is all inspired by some kind of Disney something. So I get it. And like I said, I do love the colors. It's just not what I was expecting. I'm looking at getting a box next year for my birthday. Oh, yay. That'll be fun. I can't wait. Sorry, I have like either her fur or fuzzies in my mouth. And it's driving me crazy. I'm going to check Etsy really quick because I can't remember if the Christmas Advent has shipped. Now that I am really excited about, because anybody that knows Woolly Mama, who's from the UK, she is one of the two queens of bright and neon, like neon colors. So I know anything she does is pretty much a guarantee I'm going to love. Kind of, well, maybe not a guarantee, because there are a couple of colorways that I like, but they're not quite what I expect from her. But that one, huh? No, that's not what I wanted. Um, I can't remember if it has shipped yet or not. Oh no, I think they're not going to ship until November. Although I would tend to think that coming from the UK, all for the most part they come pretty quickly. But okay, that's the shop I'm going to be featuring tomorrow. The only thing is I can't remember if I must have taken a screenshot of the inspiration picture, but um okay, that's weird. Where are you? This is very strange. I'm like not able to find it anywhere. I don't understand that. It was not this late. Oh, maybe July. No. What the hey? Oh, I know. It was through her website, not Etsy. Son of a biscuit. Hold on, let me look up Woolly Mama. Woolly Mama. Nope, it hasn't shipped yet. Well, that just stinks. And there's no inspiration picture in here for me to be able to show you guys. Well, that just sucks. That just sucks. Oh. No, that's not. Okay. I don't know. I'm not going to bore you with this. But it's supposed to be 24 20-gram mini skeins and then one full 100-gram skein and then extra treats and all individually wrapped and ready to enjoy. But this was the picture. Ow. But when I had a conversation with her, she said, so I don't know. I guess I'll be surprised. But I have to go, hon. I'm getting pretty tired. My meds are kicking in. Okay, no problem, Wanda. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Sweet dreams, my friend. Hugs to you. And you guys are in my prayers as always. But it'll be fun to see. And it's gonna be fun to see the rest of the Halloween Advent. But I'll play it by ear and see if there's any interest at some point if I decide to sell it. Honestly, I kind of want to make the decision before I open all of them. But then I'll have to stick to it. Honestly, I would keep it in a heartbeat. But at the same time, I know there are a lot of people that would like. I even feel horrible selling it for anything. I mean, I feel like I should give it away, but hugs, good night, my closet yarny peeves. Hugs to you too, my friend. I don't know. We'll see. I love all the colors. What? There we go. I think I got it this time. I love all the colors you have shown for the Halloween advent box. I know you like the neon colors, but I really like the minis. I'm interested, so let me know. Okay, I will definitely, Colleen. Ouchie. It's not that I mind non-neon. I'm totally fine without having. I mean, I like bright and colorful and neon. Yes, absolutely, and sparkly on top of that. But I think I've gotten spoiled because I've gotten good at figuring out which shops are going to have what I know I'm going to love. And I've gotten very spoiled with shops that have great intensity and vibrancy and saturation of color. That when I get anything that isn't like that, it's like I'm almost not as excited about it. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Now that I'm, like I said, I love these colors because I love purple. I mean, purple, I love purple. Yes, blue is my favorite color, as you can tell by my walls. But purple and pink are like right there with it. I don't want to stop her. Ow. From cleaning her paw. At the same time, I don't want her cleaning it too much. Like there are certain colors that are speaking to me more than others. Like this one. Because there's more color to it. And yeah, these are definitely not Miley furs. But I don't know, it's hard for me to explain. I mean, yes, I do gravitate towards bright, colorful, neon, sparkly, but it just wasn't what you were expecting. That's right. I mean, I think that's what, I don't want to say disappointment because it's not a disappointment because I do like the colors. I just feel let down isn't the right word. Just it's not what I was expecting. And honestly, this year, I don't know if I'm just missing it. Now, granted, I seriously am behind on watching videos. Even on my favorite channels that I usually watch it as soon as it comes out and I watch it from start to finish, I'm behind on all videos. For many different reasons. But I haven't noticed a lot of Halloween advents. Last year, I remember seeing several Halloween advent boxes being opened. This year, I know Zelda NRJ3. She had a Halloween advent. Although, unless I'm missing her notifications on Instagram, which may very well be the case, because I've noticed I'm not getting some. I'm going to look her up really quick. It seems like she's stopped posting. Yeah, here, day 2 of her Halloween advent and day 1. I don't think she's posted anything since then, unless she's done a video of it. Okay, she did post a picture with a project that she's working on with the Advent colors. But other than that, I haven't really seen any more of hers. And I haven't been getting her notifications on YouTube. I did get, I think, maybe one in the last couple of days, but I'm not seeing a lot of Halloween Advents. I do know a bunch of people that have gotten Christmas Advent, so I think that that's going to be pretty full. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of people sharing Christmas Advents this year. I am excited with the Christmas one because it's got the 24 minis and one large main hang for Christmas Day. I think that's going to be fun. Now, last year I didn't get a Christmas Advent. And I think I may go with with Yarn Cafe Creations, which is where Z went through this year. I featured them a few months back. I do really love their work, and having just seen the first 2 days of her advent calendar, her Halloween advent calendar, I'm really loving it. Last year I got Leather Company's Halloween advent. I enjoyed most of I wasn't as thrilled with them altogether. Do I have that project somewhere? I think I have that project somewhere. I think I haven't sewn in the ends, but I did finally finish it, I think. I'm almost positive. I just can't remember which bag it's in. I have like 25 bags hanging off of Serendipity, but I didn't mean to make her jump. But yeah. It seems like, are there more lives going on right now? I haven't gotten any notifications for lives, but no, I didn't get any kind of notifications for lives, but it seems like it's gotten slow in the evenings. I do know there are a bunch of uh Zoom chats that go on also, but it's gotten pretty slow lately. Like a lot of the regulars, I mean, like you guys are like regulars and you guys are always here and I absolutely love that. Like you have no idea. And I know everybody's working on stuff. Honestly, I probably should be working on my pillow. I guess I can work on it while we're talking because I don't think there's anybody that's really wanting to do trivia right now because everybody's working. Um, I really am happy that I asked the multiple choice question that I asked for the Halloween giveaway because I'm getting some really cool responses as far as well, I guess I don't really care if you guys know what the question is if you haven't actually been on there to hear the question, but I thought of it at the last minute. I was saying the question is uh what would be your ideal or your like dream vacation? And I gave multiple choices on it. And I love that so many people didn't even necessarily go specifically with my ideas. They ran with wherever it is that would be their dream vacation. And it's been fun reading the responses. Stop. What is going on? You have to stop licking your paw. You've been doing this for I don't know how long now. Stop. Stop. I know that means you're going to get in my face now. Yes, I hear you. See, your tail gets overly active and then you start instigating stuff. You start instigating my little shit. Yes, you do. You start instigating. Anyway, mine was Egypt. Was it? I think that would be pretty cool to go to Egypt. I always thought that would be cool. I don't know. I have so many different things I would like to do. Like I've never really been drawn to the Orient for some reason. Just no reason in particular. Just I've never really been drawn there. But like I would love to go to Spain or I'd love to go to Greece, Italy. I would love to go with my mom to England and just have Paris hasn't really drawn me. I mean, there's nothing that's really drawn me to Paris, but London I think would be cool. I think it would be cool to go to Ireland. Um uh I've been to Ukraine 3 times. But at the same time, I would love to climb Mount Everest. I would never be able to, but I love the idea of it. Like in my brain. Uh I think a safari would be cool, but the thing is I would want to be staying like at a hotel and then going on the safari and then going back to a hotel, like versus, you know, that may sound snobbish, but it's not from a snobby perspective. It's just I didn't really have a dream vacation. That's why I didn't answer. Aw, Becky. Ireland is one of mine. Yeah, I think that would be cool. My mom has been to England a few times already. Ireland and Scotland would be awesome. I would love to go to Australia, except I'm like terrified of all the snakes and stuff down there. But otherwise, I would love to go to Australia. Um, Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I used to want to visit Caracas, Venezuela, but that's because my dad was born there. He's Ukrainian. He was conceived in Ukraine. Or were they in German camps at that point? I can't remember if he was conceived in the German camps, but he was born in Caracas. And I always wanted to go visit there, but now wouldn't want to go visit there. I'd also like to go to the Caribbean. I did win a trip when I became a director with Mary Kay. I won a trip to the Dominican Republic, and we stayed at a 5-star resort and everything. My ex-husband and I were together. That was very short. I almost didn't go because my father passed away very shortly before the trip, but every sign that I got was my dad saying, go have fun. And then one of the other directors' husbands that was there, other than every mannerism my dad had was in this man. It was like, and he was Polish, not Ukrainian, but it was like being there with my dad. It was the freakiest thing, but also kind of awesome. And it was kind of like a comforting thing because he literally had just passed away. I mean, not like within like a week or anything, but it was very shortly after. But when we went off the reservation, so to speak, when we left the resort, why did we leave the resort? I don't remember if we left the resort other than to go back to the airport but everywhere there was a lot of poverty, and the militia was around with, they were carrying AK-47s and, rifles and everything else, like on all the streets and everything. And yeah, that was kind of interesting, but we had fun. However, the food, I will say, was interesting. There was a lot of new experiences down there. Even the liquor was interesting. It wasn't like, our standard liquor, but we had fun nonetheless. But outside of Canada, Mexico, Ukraine, where else? I think that's all that I've been, the only countries I've been to. But it was kind of cool going to Ukraine because we did go and see where some of my ancestors lived. And we got to we stayed in a bed and breakfast in the Carpathian Mountains. And we drove through this famous ski resort, which I don't know if it's still around after a lot of the rains and mudslides and stuff that they were having, but it definitely was interesting. And it was kind of cool because even we don't like people that come over here from Ukraine, when they speak English, they have heavy Ukrainian accents. When we speak Ukrainian, we speak it fluently, but I don't hear the accent even my grandmother and my aunt had, who have lived here had lived here for a long time. But yeah, when we were in Ukraine, in the western part of Ukraine, which is where most of our family is from, which is not as Russified as the eastern part of Ukraine, when we would be speaking with my uncle or whatever, it wasn't necessarily like questioning that we were from the States, like that we were tourists. They actually thought that like we were from just a different part of Ukraine, which I found odd because I don't hear us having any accent when we're speaking it. But that was fun. And then I've been to Canada 8 million times. I've only been to Mexico, I think, twice. I think. Maybe more. Twice I know for sure. Could have been more when I was a baby and I didn't really know I was in Mexico. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I have lots of places I would want to go on an ideal vacation, but it's hard for me to answer that question. Like just out, like down, like I guess England would probably be a big one. I guess France, because of all the cheese and the wine, would be fun. Although I could just go to Napa Valley in California and get cheese and wine too. I'm kidding. I know it's not the same experience as being in France, but that would probably be the main reason why I would want to go to France. But um, I don't know what else to talk about. You guys are so quiet tonight. Do you guys have any questions for me or any want to, I mean, okay, that would be a question. Do you want to know anything? But that would be a question. Um, come to Napa, California and stop by and see me. I was in Napa back in 2010. It was after my divorce. Um, I had met a guy in a Ukrainian dating app, and I ended up going out to California to see him. And he lived in is it Benicia? Is that a I remember there was a fire there and it came right up the side of the road, right like near his apartment. It was, yeah. That was before I got there, but we went to San Francisco and walked like 5 miles. I mean, we walked all over freaking San Francisco. We went to was it a science museum? I can't remember. And then we walked a quarter or a half of the way across the holy crap, the bridge, we wanted to go at Alcatraz, but yeah. Then we spent the Golden Gate. Thank you. We spent the day in Napa and wow, were we more in Napa or Sonoma? I think it was almost half and half. We visited several wineries, or vineyards, wineries. I bought. Oh, is that my? Hold on a second. I have been popping out tonight. Thought we were going to bed, but my youngest isn't quite ready yet. It has been a super long. Sorry. Gotta go to bed. Good night, everyone. Hope you all have a great time with the rest of your night. Thank you, Denise. Have a great night. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love, hugs, and prayers to you. What the hell do you have all over your feet? Where were you outside? I thought I cleaned them. Look at you. You got all kinds of dried crap all over you. What the heck did you do? Did you go outside when I didn't know it? You can't. Little dog. Let me check something really quick. Don't go anywhere. But yeah, if I ever come out to Napa, I'll let you know. Yes. This is a bottle of wine I got when I was there with him. This was probably the best winery we had gone to. This wine, now, honestly, okay, I'm not a wine connoisseur by any stretch. And honestly, I like Moscatos and stuff. I like sweeter wines. But when we were there, I can't remember how many wineries we went to. I want to say 5 or 6, something like that. when we went to this one, this was one of the smallest ones. And they had a limited amount of places in the country that actually got their wine. But they had the Sauvignon Blanc, which is what I ended up getting, was delicious. I never opened this bottle because I didn't want to. I was going to save it for a special occasion, but it says it's Shug. I don't know if it's still around or not, but this is a 2009 Sauvignon Blanc. But it says the Shug family is dedicated to producing quality wines in the European style. Trained in Europe, winemaster Walter Shug brought his traditional winemaking style to California's wine country in 1961. By respecting the fruit and regional character of each varietal, Shug wines are at home on dinner tables worldwide. I know it was Shug, because I wouldn't have not opened this one. But yes, I traveled home with it and I never opened it. If I remember correctly, I've had it on its side, so the cork never dried out completely. But this winery was, it was the best in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure he liked it the best too. But then we went, where were we? Oh, we took a picture. Like there was a big, a huge chair. I don't have the pictures anymore. I don't even know where the heck they went, and we took pictures, and then we of course look like little miniature people in it. And then when we went into town, we went into this little, I kept wondering why the computer's moving, but when she moves around too much, it's hitting the footboard. We went into town, and there was this restaurant that we had stopped in, and oh Lord, the wine that they had. I had already had too much, but we had a great dessert and stuff. But Shug was an awesome winery. I don't know if they're still around. Can I still drink this? I mean, I guess I can open it and smell it and see and taste it, but aren't they just supposed to age better over time? And Colleen, seeing as though you live in Napa, I mean, wine country, you would be the one to ask. I mean, I can look it up online, but I like asking people I know instead of looking everything up online. My mom got a bottle of grape juice when I was born. It is still sealed. Wonder if it turned to alcohol by now. I will be 37 November 7th. Why do I not have your birthday on my list? I don't understand that. How do I not have your birthday on my list? Ow! Hold on. Let me get back to my I forgot to thank Wanda for the super chat. Oh well. I mean, I know I did earlier, but Christy, November 7th. I have notes everywhere. I need to condense them all and put them in one place. I cannot wait until Chris and I are able to finish my birthday book so that I have it already and I could put everybody's birthdays in it and get organized because it's driving me up a wall. But I don't know. That's a good question, Christy. I wonder if Colleen would know that. She disappeared. But I'm going to look up to see. Let me look it up. Is Shug still around? Is Shug Winery still open? Is this the one? Let's see. Let's check it out. Shug Carneros Estate Winery. Is that the one? Is this Shug Winery? Ooh, they may still be around. Oh, looks like they celebrated their 40th. No, that was 11 years. What? This doesn't make sense. Yeah, reserve now. They've got a membership. Winery tastings are currently held outdoors by advance reservation Wednesdays through Sunday from 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. I wonder if they're still as good as they were back in the day. My daughter has 3 bottles of wine here in a bag in my pantry waiting for her to crack them open if she cracks them open. Too funny. I'm really not a big wine drinker. I'm really not a big drinker at all, but wine, unless it's a sweet wine, is not typically my thing. But this I remember being delicious, like superb. Um, there's like 5 people. Okay, so Christy and Becky are here. Who else? Okay, Denise left. I don't know if Colleen left, but she hasn't responded, so she may have left or maybe accidentally left. I don't know. But it says we only have 5 people in here. I can't believe that. I don't think we've had more than like 12 people today, and I still got a super chat. That's craziness. You guys are just amazing people. Amazing friends. But I really do hope Miley's sorry, I've got a piece of dead skin here, or like dried skin. Ow! That hurt. I really do hope Miley's channel takes off and that people start using the hashtag. What the hell is up with all this fur in my mouth? Ooh, she's up to 18 subscribers. We have 12 subscribers on our other channel. When did that happen? I wonder who they are. Wait a minute. I lost a subscriber? What the heck? I lost a subscriber. I was up to 1320, the highest I've ever been. And then I went down to 1318. Then I went back up to 1319. Then I went to 1320. Now I'm 1319 again. Oh my God. I need to keep my mouth shut. I seriously need to keep my mouth shut because I'm sincerely not saying it so that you friends, you people send me money. Christy, I feel bad. I didn't mean to say it for that reason. Thank you so incredibly much. You did not have to do that. But that reminds me, I have to reach out to Stitch Monkey. What is her first name? Bobby? No. Yeah, Bobby. To let her know I'm not paying $72 to send her little package of ice yarns. Not happening. Thank you, Christy. If I could give you hugs, I would. Okay, I'm giving you hugs. If I could give you real hugs, I would. Maybe the man that was here that one night. Huh? What about him? Was that Mark? Or was that I know we had a Mark at one point. We've had a couple men in here, but thank you. But seriously, thank you. And he's so cute, Haya. They just crack me up. I can sit there and just look at all of them like all night. I mean, they're just so cute. But since there's only a couple of us in here, do you care if I crochet? But then I have to think about, can you guys ask me questions or something, or something that'll spur my creative juices or something so that I don't bore you? Or do you guys just want to go away? I don't want you guys to go away, but you tell me. Because I seriously don't want to bore you, but at the same time, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Ow. Oh, son of a gun. I have like 5. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have 6 cards I need to get out, plus the 2 subscribers of the week. Oh no, I wonder if cards, I forgot to ask the mailman or the post office if regular cards are also not going through to Australia, because Leanne may have to wait for her stickers. Well, that just sucks. He joined, gave a super chat, and I don't think he's been back. Oh, are you talking about Tony that gave a $20 super chat? He's actually a channel member. No, he watches when he can. He works. Did he say he works early morning or he works late night? I can't remember. But if it's Tony that you're talking about, he's the one who won my main US giveaway for my mom's birthday month giveaway. But he's a channel member and he's been around for a while, but he's just on and off on the live. Hey, Nat, honey, sorry I fell asleep. Of course, that's okay. I said if you're around and not asleep, but I totally get it. But I'm happy to have you here now. So, you know what I noticed? Wait, maybe not. When you originally sent the super chat, Christy, did it show up at the very top also? Because I didn't notice it up there. Sorry, my mom called. Oh man, did you see the Shug bottle? Let me go get it. Oh, hold on. I knew I should have kept it over here. Ow! I almost dropped it. I had it by the neck. Sorry, didn't mean to snort. All right, so Colleen, have you ever been to the Shug winery? Out of all the wineries that we went to that day, I think there were at least 5 between Napa and Sonoma. This one was the best. Now, I'm a sweet wine, I like Moscato, which I know people think you're not really a wine drinker. I'm not. I used to like, was it Cabernet Sauvignon? No. Oh, crap. I know the brand. My ex-husband loved it. It was a really dry red, but I'm really not into dry wines anymore. But this is a Sauvignon Blanc, and this was delicious, at least back then. My tastes in wine have changed. But my question to you was, I think probably 80% of the time that I've had this, because this is a 2009, I got it in 2010. I think the majority of the time it's been on its side and so that the cork wouldn't get dried out. But I can't say that 100% of the time it's been on its side. Can I still drink it? I mean, I know I can open it and smell it and taste it and see if it's bad, but don't wines get better over time? I don't remember. My sweet baby boy just fell asleep on the couch. Now I have to let him with my sprained ankle and a boot. Should be fun. Oh, man, Christy. I know he normally doesn't go to sleep unless you're in bed with him, but please be careful. Please, please, please be careful. I hope your ankle's doing better. When I was able to drink, used to love the dessert wines. Yeah, those are good too. But this winery, which is still around, I did not realize that, but it's still around. This wine was delicious. Like, absolutely delicious. She disappeared again. I'm kidding. I'm not frustrated. It doesn't matter. I'll ask her again when she shows up again. Okay, so should I work on a project and chat? Do you guys want to say goodnight? There's not really much activity in that I don't think there's a lot of people that want to play trivia. If you want to play trivia, I'm all up for trivia. But I like the sweet wines also. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one then. So does my mom, actually. But hey, Christy, Becky, Crooked, and all. I mean, I'm not going to stay on like ridiculous. I'm not going to do a regular 4-hour live, but which of course I've noticed that my watch time has gone down, but that's because I keep slacking and not regularly putting up 3 videos a week. I so wish the hollow showed up more. Well, you can kind of sort of see it right there. Right there. But this is a Halloween David's insulated cup. And Chris isn't here, but thank you to Chris for sending an email to David's PR department, letting them know that you heard about them through me and that you hope they reconsider a relationship with me. Yay, I have a box to open, which I will probably not open until getting to know you. But that's going to make me do getting to know you because I want to get into that box, even though it's all one tea, like a lot of it. And a cup that I can't wait to open. And I have my monthly Little Bishop Stitches mini skein club thing. You know what I'm talking about. Good night, all. I am sorry I have to go. I love you all. I love you too, Christy. Thank you so much for the super chat. You really didn't have to do that. And I need to keep my mouth shut so that I don't say things like that make you end up sending me money. But thank you. I do appreciate it very, very much. And sweet dreams. Please be careful taking him to bed. And we'll talk more tomorrow. I need to start making vids too instead of all lives, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, I would do more lives, but now with 4 channels, it's going to probably be a little bit difficult. Although I don't know that Miley's channel is going to get. Actually, I'm hoping that Miley's channel is going to take off so much that I'm getting so many donations from people to do videos of unboxings and deliveries and everything else of, because my goal is to make it a big thing worldwide. I'm actually in the process of working on making it an official thing, but yeah, I would do more lives. Hey, Trisha, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many of you that were getting together like an hour and a half away from me, but someone had mentioned it to me, assuming I knew about it. And I was like, no, but I'm like, I so hope they have fun. I mean, I can't imagine you wouldn't, especially with Billy. I mean, not that I've met Billy personally, but I mean, she's a hoot. Come on. Who are we kidding? And with Sandy and all the rest of you, you guys, I hope you guys are having a blast. I think I saw Laura post a video today. I haven't seen it yet, though. But I hope you guys are having fun. Stay safe and healthy and just have a blast. I believe so. What I say that you believe so. I feel old. I'll be 46 in January. I'll be 45 in March. Oh, it makes me sick. My eyes are like so crazy, not what they used to be. Anyway, we're having so much fun. It's a love fest. We have both up. Awesome. I'll have to check yours out too. Well, continue having fun, you guys. I know you guys are here, I guess, for the week or whatever until the 23rd or something. All right, I'm keeping this email open, although my email is probably going to not stay open so that I can email Bobby and let her know. Sadly, I can't send her yarn. That makes me so sad. Like, so sad. Hey, Trisha, hug each other for me. Love you all. Thanks for the well wishes. Have a great night. You too. Have fun, guys. There I go again. I was going to say something and totally lost my train of thought. Like totally 100% lost my train of thought. Ow, I wish I could put my bag on the floor, but I can't because it's full of Miley fur because this is her side of the bed. It doesn't matter how many times I sweep or whatever. It never ends. But I will, since nobody's answering me, I guess I'll just go ahead and, where's my hook? What the heck? Where's my hook? My hook is gone. Dude, where is my hook? Okay, let's see if it's in the project. Nope, it's not in there. Where'd my hook go, people? This looks like the yarn ball that's part of my logo. Seriously, people, I don't know where my hook went. That is one problem with a huge project bag. No, my hook is gone. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. But this is in my Natalie's Closet on YouTube bag, which I love. I've got the matching shirt. Wait, I will, sweetheart. Yeah, hug for me too, to everybody. It would have been awesome meeting everybody. I had no idea Sandy was coming down. Where the hell is my, I'm serious. I don't know where my, I haven't taken this. Did I take a different bag with me somewhere? Ow! Which yarn? The green one? Yeah. Isn't it? It's Bernat Baby Blanket. Can you see the sparkles? Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. There's kind of little swift or pieces of it around. I have to think that, this isn't Stellina. It certainly looks like it. Actually, it may be because it doesn't make it rough. You can feel a little bit of difference between this and the non-sparkle one, but it's such a little difference that I really don't think it's a big deal. But seriously, I don't know where my hook is, and I only have one 10mm hook. This is seriously going to suck if I can't find it. But maybe it's in here. Come here, 10. There it is. It's in my big ass Joanne, part of my French, but my big Joanne's bag that has the start of my one commissioned booty pillow. Except, oh wait, no, I haven't. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, let's try this again. I'm back. Bladder said go. It's no problem. I get it. Yes, hook found. I only have one 10mm hook, and that's the hook I use on these blankets. Or I keep saying blankets. I meant pillows. I can't remember what stitch I'm on. Hold on a second. I gotta count it. Yeah, I thought so. So what are you guys working on? Do you guys want to know anything? Do you have any questions for me? I want to know what I need to talk about. The only problem is I like to count my stitches, and I can't count and talk at the same time and actually stay on point. But oh shit, I already lost count. Oh, that was 30. Okay. What did I ask that you said, yes, I saw it? I mean, seriously, don't think I'm losing my mom, but I'm losing my mind. It is so hard to work on these things and not have Miley for everywhere. Thankfully, this one may end up staying to be mine, but I don't know. If I can get it done before Halloween, well, before, like, in time for me to be able to actually get it to somebody by Halloween, then it may end up being mine. Although it's not the 4-foot one, but just Ramble. I like Ramble. Okay. My 3-foot one is awesome though. But I still need to finish the second ball and the head. Wait a minute. Did I mess up the coloring on that? No. Okay. Love the snort. No, I haven't been to many wineries. Would love to go though. Oh, I have to come out to Napa. We need to go to wineries. I just have I mean, not that I'm a big wine drinker, but when you're going to wineries, it's a different thing, you know? I just have such a struggle to stay awake so I can get some stitching done. Sheesh. And I took one less pain pill today. Oh, you poor thing. I was actually talking to somebody earlier about the effects of pain pills, and I guess I'm grateful I don't have the effects that most people have. Like, it doesn't make me tired. It doesn't make me loopy. It doesn't make me anything. I've been on them for 15 years, something like that. And I was on much higher doses back when it wasn't like the end of the world for giving somebody something that actually works. But for me, it's not like it doesn't work and I'm getting side effects. It at least lets me stay at about a 7 for about 8 hours a day and an 8 for the rest of the day. So I'll take that over being at a 9.75. 10 I reserve for post-op. But I'm just grateful it doesn't affect me like it affects the general public typically, but that's just because it's my weird body. You seem to be lagged behind the chat. Okay, then that makes sense because I really have been thinking I'm losing my mind. The good pain pills that I can't take used to hype me up. Yeah, they don't, because I'm in so much pain all the time. It doesn't affect me like that. If I was given a high enough dose that actually helped me, then if I was ever at a point where the pain wasn't so ridiculous, then it could have a higher chance of doing that. But I've never been given enough to allow that to happen. Even in the hospital post-op, I mean, getting a couple milligrams of like Dilaudid actually does less than anything else, and now I have an allergy to morphine, so they can't even give that to me. But it's just a very frustrating situation. Excuse me. Ow, I just pinched my lip. Like with my mom after her knee surgeries, which she's had 6 total, 5 on one on the other. But when she was given something better after surgery, she always knew when it was time to stop, because when she was in pain and taking it, it helped the pain. But then as soon as she wasn't quite in as much pain and was taking and took the same level, it would make her, she would have different effects from it. So then she would stop taking them. But oh, good old Dilaudid, I loved you so. Yeah, I never really. At one point, I was prescribed it in a pill form, as was my ex-husband, and for him it worked. For me, it didn't do anything. Morphine really didn't do much. And then I became allergic to it. So that sucks. But especially since like post-op, they don't give you, it's not like they give you IV oxycodone, or anything like that. It would typically be Dilaudid or morphine or, something like that. But I don't know what she's laughing at. I hope I'm doing the same tension I've been doing all along. There was a Miley fur. I always said I wouldn't crochet and be on a live because I want to be able to focus on you guys, but I need to work on this and you guys are all quiet. So I'll do this and kind of sort of talk. I only had it after gut surgeries. Yeah, I had it after my neck surgeries, after my loss surgery, putting it in, and emergency removal. I can't remember what I had after my thyroid surgery. And what else? I don't remember now. That's fine. Girl, get your hooking on. Thanks. I lost track. I think that's 20. I'm actually counting while I'm talking. It's an interesting experience. I wish I was able to do it where like I watch so many people where they're just like crocheting, they're not watching, they're whatever, and they're crocheting, and I'm like, dude, how are you doing that? Or knitting, same thing. And I'm like, I gotta watch. Not I have to. I could feel the stitches like in this. I mean, it's just single crochets. I could feel the stitch. They're big enough. It's blanket yarn, but I still, I don't know. Mentally, I just can't allow myself to do it. I don't think anybody's told me what they're working on, unless maybe you guys aren't working on anything. And it seems like nobody has any questions for me, so that went out the window. Oh, that got stuck. I don't know that I'm doing the same tension. And this is looking funky. This isn't looking like, I mean, I suppose it is, but I don't know. That's fine. They must be doing easy patterns where they don't have to count. Yeah, maybe. I can look up and down, but not blindly. And I don't need to count. I mean, if I know I'm going into all the stitches and I have the right amount of stitches, I don't have to count. It's just I love to count. Even on the most simple like this, I'm just going around in circles with single crochets. I love to count. I will count everything. Everything. Every pattern I do, I count everything. I love counting. I love math. I always have, and it's not even math, it's just counting, but I just love it. And it just, plus I have a very analytical mind, although that's not necessarily with the counting part of it, but I don't know. I'm not even going to be able to finish this body with one. No, is this one? Yeah, this is one skein, but a new shawl for my daughter. Okay, cool. Thank you, Janice. Lottie, I'm working on several things. Shawls mainly, just same stuff I always do, but I love to do what I do. Yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. But thank you for answering me. I need to get this one done because it's the Halloween one. Now, okay, I'm going to ask your opinion, although I don't have a picture here to show you. The body is this mint green sparkle yarn. I was going to do the balls and the head as black, and then the black stitches, like as though they're black stitches for Frankenstein. I don't have any gray yarn, unfortunately, to do bolts on each side. Okay, this is upside down. But do you think black balls, black head is good with the black stitches? Or should I do green balls, blue balls, but green balls and a black head with the black stitches? Because I kind of like the idea of the black and the black, but I don't know. Working on an amaryllis motif. It's for a doily, but I'm just trying to do the flower in the middle. Oh, cool. Thank you, Colleen. I actually know what bag you're talking about. So it would be like, okay, I'm not going to be able to hold them all, but, and I don't need to have these stitch markers here. I just do it because I'm anal like that. So it would be, okay, this is proving to be a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So it would either be black balls, black head, or it'd be black head, green balls. I think I like the contrast of the black on the bottom and the black on the top. I don't know. What do you think? I think black on black sounds good. Oh, Frank and Weenie. Cool. Yeah, black sounds fab. Okay. If you had a silver yarn, that would be great for bolts. I don't think I do. And the grays that I have are supposed to, like, it's not a light gray. Like I have a really dark gray that almost looks brown. Oh, I wonder if the other one could be good enough for it. Come on. What would you do to make the bolts? I mean, I know I would just then sew it in because the head is going to go just a little below where these stitch markers are. So then I'd put the bolts like right here. I'm also going to have to decide how much this one's going to be because I doubled the original pattern to get the 3-foot. This one, I increased it by 50, the stitches by 50%, as well as the rows by 50%, which has made it significantly bigger than my 19-inch one. And I'm still going. I mean, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more rows to go on this. So, I mean, there's like another maybe that much. Plus, it's significantly wider. Well, almost not quite double the width. The 3-foot one is double the width. So, about 1.5 times the width. So, it's definitely going to be more than what my 19-inch one is. But I thought it would make a pretty Christmas ornament. Oh, yes. Sorry, I had to go back to your last comment so I could have clicked both together. But yeah, even a silver sparkly. Oh, I wish I had a silver sparkly. The wine bottle. Yes, I saw the wine bottle. Okay. Yes, that I know you're not seeing this like right now, but when you get to seeing this, yes, on the wine bottle, it would still be good to drink, even if it wasn't on its side 100% of the time. Because I know you should store wine bottles on their side so that the corks don't get completely dried out. But if you think about it, all the corks in the stores are dried out because the bottles are stored right side up. But I don't know. I thought I remembered somebody telling me that once, and I don't know if who it was or if it was true or what, but um, I think my tension is looser right now, and it's driving me nuts. And I just lost count, which again, I don't necessarily need to count, but oh, I was off. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely looser. What the heck? So I was kind of hoping I'd finish this tonight and then I can continue on with the 2 booty pillows that are commissioned, and then I was really wanting to do the bat pattern that I showed you guys from Katie Dids, but I don't have the right yarn, and I know she uses Sweet Snuggle, and I thought she used pixie dust with a matching color to put the sparkle in, but I think I'm wrong on that. I think she uses 2 Premier. So I don't know if it's is there a Parfait Jumbo? I so don't know big box yarns. Is there a Parfait Jumbo? I have to look on her oh geez, Instagram. Oh, my nose just started itching now that I was touching it. On her Instagram account and see where she shows the labels on the stuff, because I really want to get a couple, because I want to get her bat pattern, which for the unicorn and dinosaur or dino pattern that she has, you can use the bat body, which is done in one piece, the hat and the head, the head and the body. Or if you do the other 2 patterns the way they're written, they're 2 separate pieces, and then you sew them together, which I don't want to sew on, and there's enough sewing on with the hair and the everything. But I was really, although I have been told that the bat patterns do well even into November, so I may still do that one. But she just released a deer pattern, which is adorable. Now, I'm not looking to do these as amigurumi, as in like little ones. I'll be using like baby blanket yarn and thicker to make larger pillow, like animals that could be whatever. But I just need to find the time. I just don't have the time, and I'm always hurting. Like right now, I'm like, my back is like killing me. My toe is killing me. I mean, ridiculous. I can't wait until I can move this stack of bins and get my rocking chair and have it in there and use it to just relax and crochet. That's what I'm going to be using it for. Since Frankenstein is made up of different body parts, maybe you could really mix colors. Well, I have to go with what I have, and I specifically bought the green and the black for the Frankenstein pillows. And I have enough of the rest of the yarns to do what has been commissioned so far. Otherwise, I don't really have anything else that would go well with it. But yes, I mean, theoretically, I could. Going into lurk mode so I can get back to work okay, on this wrap. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for being here, Granny D. So just in case you fall asleep, good night, my friend. Love you, hugs, kisses, everything, and stay safe and healthy. And sweet dreams, again, in case you fall asleep. I feel like I have to blow my nose. I don't know if this happens to anyone else. Hold on. But like when I have the yarn, I have it on my lap right here. But if any part of this, now this is getting heavy, but if any part of this is anywhere near like the the part that I have just sitting on my lap, it feels like it's going to take everything to like pull it through the stitches versus it just being nice and loose while laying on my lap. It drives me crazy. Glad to be here. Thanks, sweetie. You know me. Yes, I do know you. And I'm glad to have you here. But that's one thing that drives me crazy. And I only notice it with Bernat blanket yarn. So I'm trying to think of what else to talk about since nobody's asking me questions and everybody's already shared what they're working on. Love you bunches too. Granny D, before you go anywhere, because I don't know if there's anybody else in here, or I guess I can. Yeah, you're the only mod in here at this point. Thank you. I appreciate it. See, you can't go anywhere. I'm just kidding. I'll watch. Lag. What's the word I'm looking for? Where did I put my pen? There it is. All right. I'm like, because I've made a few of these pillows and I keep doing the notes in the margins, I'm like running out of space. And yes, I know I could put it into sheet protectors and stuff, but this is a how many page pattern? A 14-page pattern. Well, not really 14. If you look at the pictures too, it's like a 11 page, I think, technically, but my brain surgery was worse than my back surgery. I think the bone pain and neck muscles hurt the worst. Ugh. I can imagine the bone pain from the brain surgery would be, yeah. That sucks. I'm sorry that you had to have both. My neck surgery, I should never have had full range of motion after my 2 fusions. I've always had full range of motion. Now, of course, after 6 months, they realized that one level never took, so I had to have a corrective surgery. The thing is my first surgeon was a neurosurgeon. Then when I went in for my 6-month appointment or follow-up, he wasn't around anymore. So I found an orthopedic surgeon who was fantastic. He did my second surgery, and I ended up finding out that my first surgeon did the same surgery on me, on a person a little bit younger than me at the time, and paralyzed her. He cashed out and took off. He's practicing again. Not quite sure how that happened, but he's practicing again. But my orthopedic surgeon was like, after 6 months, it's highly unusual for there to be absolutely no evidence of any, because I had cadaver bones put in, and absolutely no evidence of anything having been in the space. He's like, typically now he goes, yes, you have a unique body. Could it happen? Possibly. He's like, unfortunately, there's no way to prove that nothing was put in there. He's like, but there is a possibility that nothing was actually put in the space, or it was somehow knocked out, or whatever the case is. But regardless, I should never have had full range of motion. And I'm starting to get the same types of feelings as I had that led me to the doctor to begin with, to find out that there was no curve in my neck. So I actually have a script for an MRI with contrast for my neck. I just haven't had it done yet, but because it all costs money, and between my AC and all the thousands of dollars in dental work, and I have to get her in and everything else, it's just been like, yeah, that's going to have to wait. Although I don't want to end up having problems that are going to be a lot worse, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm working on a knitting scarf for my son and recently started knitting on a loom. Slytherin scarf for my daughter. Oh, I need to look that up, see what that is. My throat is sore, but it always gets sore. All right, so here's an increase row. Okay, this I'm going to have to focus on a little bit. 4 single. Hold on. So like where there would normally be 3 sets of increases, I'm going to have 5 because of the way I adjusted the pattern. But hold on. Wait a minute. Yeah, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's right. But I don't think I'm even going to be able to get through this with the little bit of yarn I have left in this ball. But I guess we shall see what we shall see. I feel like I'm boring you guys. I wish you guys had questions for me. Because then at least I would feel like I'm like doing something that is entertaining you. But no, I just messed that one up. That wasn't good. I knew I did that, but wait a minute. Yeah, I did it without, and I wasn't even really paying, I was paying attention, but not really paying attention. Okay, let me see if I can think of something to ask you guys. Because like I want to ask things, but not necessarily ask something that's too personal. That would be something that you wouldn't want to share. Okay, how many pets do you guys have? There you go. Hold on, I just want to get through this row. All right, so that's 30. So that means it's going to be 50. So I went from 45 to 50. I guess that makes sense. If there are 5 increases, that's 5 extra stitches. Yeah, so that makes sense. I don't have a question yet. I like you just the way you are. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, Becky. I appreciate that. Or do you have any pets? And if so, how many and what kind are they? Whoa. 2 if we don't count the kid. Oh, Janice, that's funny. So 2 if you don't count the kids. What are they, dogs? I can't remember, Janice. I apologize. I try to remember things, but half the time I would be surprised if I actually knew my name. But uh-oh. Okay. Seven, 8. Hey, this drives me crazy. 8, 9, 50. Yay, it worked out. My math on part of it, though, with some of the increase, it was not wanting to work well. So I really had to put my thinking cap on, and I couldn't do too few increases because if I was trying to make it bigger to begin with, I had to make sure that however I calculated it, that I had more increases than the pattern called for. So that I had fun with that. Dogs. Awesome. I have one monkey. I'm kidding. I have one dog, Miley, but I have had a sore on the inside of my mouth, which started with one of my dental procedures. It healed, then it got worse, and then it stayed for weeks, and then finally it healed, and now it's back. And like when I smile, it feels like it's gonna like rip everything open on the inside of my mouth. And I don't have an allergy to like tomatoes and stuff, but I do get a reaction where I get little sores in my mouth. But this isn't it, because I didn't, when it started back up, I hadn't had like any citrus or anything. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on, and it's driving me crazy. I have one 6-month-old kitten. He's a pain in my backside sometimes, but I'm getting used to him. Maybe. Yes, I know he's a pain in your backside. All right, round 34. Back loop only, 3 singles and a decrease. Okay, so wait a minute. So three singles and a decrease. So that's not going to work out that way then. Hold the phone. I got to figure this out. Hold on. Now, I may have to finish this when I get off of here, because I don't want to have to. But let me see if I can figure this out really quick. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it will work. Yay! Yay. Good night, y'all. Need to go for now. Good night, Colleen. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Sweet dreams, my friend. And if I do ever make it out to Napa, I'll definitely let you know. Yeah, but sweet dreams, hugs, love, prayers, everything for you. And thank you again for being here. So I'm going to do 2 more rows, and then I may call it a night. Although, hold on, I got to attach this yarn. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if the way I end up attaching yarn when I'm running, like if I'm having to attach 2 different skeins, is I used to just, how did I used to do it? I think I used to, what did I used to do? I think I just used to do like a knot. I'm trying to remember. Or no, I would pick up the new one and finish off one of the stitches, I think. But now I do, what is it called? Forget what it's called, but like I put the two pieces like together like this, and then I knot the end of this one to the part over here, and then I knot the end of this one around this part of that yarn, and then I pull them together and cut off the ends. So far I haven't had an issue with that, but I don't know. Try swishing salt water to help with the sore in your mouth. My husband has the same thing sometimes after dental work. Yeah, I've been doing that. Okay, I will admit I haven't done it in the last couple of days, but thank you for reminding me, and I will do that. I mentioned it to my dentist, and I was like, have you changed? Because when I first started seeing him, I didn't have any issues, and then all of a sudden it started. And it was always after dental work. Now, in this particular case, I wanted to wait until it healed before I went in for him to fix a temporary crown that I have. But it healed, and then I wasn't able to get into him yet. And then, bam, it started up again. Now, I had asked them if they had changed anything. Like, did they change whatever they used to sterilize the instruments, or did they change the instruments? Are they using different gloves? And he was like, no. So what he did was they do use latex, which I'm not allergic to latex. I can use latex gloves, no problem. But I do have a very weird body chemistry, and it could be that my mouth reacts to it, whereas my exteriors, or my skin doesn't. But he went ahead and with the last appointment that I had, used non-latex gloves, although he didn't change my chart to say I was allergic to it yet, unless we decided that I was. So that they had changed that. He said they hadn't changed anything else in the office. But wait, had it been completely healed at that point? No, he just went ahead and changed it. So honestly, I wasn't able to tell. It's not like I went in there with a healed mouth, and I told him about it at that appointment, with there being a sore, and it's always in the same exact spot, right on the inside of my mouth. One time it looked like a blood blister, and then it turned into just looking like a regular blister with, like, I don't know, it's just weird. So again, I was waiting for it to heal before I went in for him to fix a temporary crown, to see when they did work again, would it start? But I never got a chance to actually get in there. So now I have to wait until it heals again. But the last time this started, it took a couple weeks, and I really need to get that fixed. So I'm like, do I just say screw it and go in? Now, when I try to go to most of my mom's appointments with her, regardless of what doctor it is, well, we go to the same general practitioner. We've been with him for like 28 years or something. He wasn't in the office, but she was seeing his nurse practitioner. And so I showed it to her. I said, it's been on and off, and this time it's been around for like 2 weeks. It's slowly but surely healing, but taking forever. She told me to go see an ear, nose, and throat specialist so that they can go ahead and check it. Because she's like, if it's been around for weeks, you want to make sure that you check it to make sure it's not something serious. Which, of course, my brain went straight to, God forbid, cancer. And I have yet to go see anybody, but I don't know. But thank you again, Janice, for reminding me to use salt water. No pets. Would love to have a Chihuahua, but I'd need a fenced-in area, not able to walk on animal, and then that bills with just me here. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Granny D. It would be hard for me if we didn't have a fence. No, I dropped it. And it landed right on my cup. So it's probably all nice and gooey. Hold on. Just cutting the ends, and I'm going to make sure it's on there tight. Yep, okay. My son reacts to the rinse they have him use after the finish his work. Just a thought. Well, they never have me actually rinse like with something. They always just use the water that they use throughout with the little, their little equipment that they've got, and then they just suck it all out. They don't actually have me rinse and spit. They just have me, close my mouth so that it just like essentially, I guess, does the same thing. But they also have their equipment, or their one thing that does water while it's water with the tool that they use. But again, from my understanding, when I asked them, they said it's just regular water. Now, I was going to say I never put our tap water in my mouth, but that's a lie, because I rinse my mouth when I brush my teeth with our tap water. But I never drink our tap water. We always drink bottled water, but that kind of went out the window since I do use tap water to rinse my mouth. But I may ask them again. I just have to remember to ask them about the water that they use when they are doing that. Gonna call it a night, sweet girl. Love you. Talk later. Good night. Good night, Granny D. Thank you so much. Love you too, my friend. Huge hugs, love, and prayers to you. And yes, we will talk later. Make sure to check out Miley's channel. Well, if you want to. I don't want anybody going to that channel if you have no interest in. I'll probably take videos of her periodically and post it on there so that, you know, because it is, you know, on behalf of her. But I don't expect anybody to go over there as a favor and subscribe or anything like that. Just if you're interested to subscribe. So if you are, feel free. All right, I'm gonna do these two last rows, and then what I say? Oh, only 3 single, 1 decrease. So how many is that gonna end up being? That's 3, 4. But how did that work out? Oh, it's really 5. Okay. All right. So what did I say? Geez, 3 single crochet and a decrease, back loop only. What happened on the back loop? I can't remember. All right. 1. I said 3, right? Yes. Okay, so 1, 2. Wow, that was loose. 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 8. What was I gonna say? I was going to say something. Darn it. I so want to open I was so wanting to open my David's package on here, but I really want to start doing it on my regular videos so that I can go ahead and tag them and hopefully get their attention a little bit more. But then again, that means I also have to get more packages from them. But yeah. I also want my mini skein club thing I want to also open, but 10, 11, 12. I have to keep remembering to go back loop only. I keep forgetting, but 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, my stitches are like so off. It's crazy, and I don't understand what the heck I'm doing. 17, 18, 19, 20. Just let me finish this one row. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'm almost there, I promise. 28, 29, 30. Ow. 31. Oops, 31. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to stop counting. My bad. You guys are probably counting too. Okay, who watches Mike and Molly? There you go. I want to know that. Or who's seen it? Yay, I did it. Wait a minute. That doesn't look like it's back loop only, though. Oh, yes, it does. Okay. So that was, how many did I just say? 40. All right. Nobody watches Mike and Molly? Or am I lagging, or is everybody sleeping? which is totally fine if you are. I'm just going to do one more row, and then I'm going to go and see if I can. Oh, crap. I got to be up at 5:30, I think, because I got to take a shower. We've got our annual mammos tomorrow, which is fine. No big deal. But just have to be up so flipping early. And then breakfast, and then possibly Uber Eats. And then, oh no. Oh no, I gotta undo this row. Son of a biscuit. No! Hold on. Where was I? I think that was where. I hope. Oh man. This sucks monkey balls. Okay, hold on a second here. This was the stitch that was, hold on, when I did the first stitch. All right, so hold on, hold the phone. So that would have been the previous stitch that I would have ended on, right? Right. So now, when I do this, it always messes it up. Hold on. Maybe it's not counted in the total number of stitches in a round. So that's that. But now that's going to mess shit up. 1. Hold on, guys. Okay, so 1. No, I don't watch that show. I've seen Mike and Molly, but not for a long while. It is hysterical. I just recently started watching it. It is so freaking funny. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish I knew why I hadn't seen it or why I never started watching it, but it is so funny, or at least I think it's funny. But did I just skip a stitch? Son of a biscuit. What is my problem? There's 1, 2. I hate when I make mistakes like that. Okay, so you don't watch Mike and Molly. Okay, what are your favorite shows? Like current shows that are on? Do you watch anything in particular? I'm still here. I'm just not wanting to mess up again. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Well, man, I'm glad I counted because I thought I was somewhere else. It's a shame it was canceled just because lost weight. Yeah, I know. I mean, throughout the show, they were trying to lose weight, so they lost weight, or she lost weight. I don't know. It's all ridiculous, all the politics in it and all of it, but Uh-oh. Yeah. Like I watch all the Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD. Also watch New Amsterdam, Bull, Blue Bloods is a favorite. My mom and I do, when we do movie night, we normally watch Bull, um, Blue Bloods, and New Amsterdam, and then the rest of them I watch. Like I still record NCIS, although that's been around for so long, it's getting ridiculous. And NCIS Los Angeles. I also record Walking Dead, which I haven't watched this season at all. Oh, for crying out loud. Hold on. I've been recording Grey's Anatomy and Station 19, but I'm not really watching them anymore. So that's basically it. But we also have a lot of I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Gourmet Detective series. We love that. Or Aurora Tea Garden Mysteries. Those are always on Hallmark. I've got all of those, except I'm missing like a couple. Manifest is another one. I need to check to see if it's coming back this season. I don't know why I got into it, but I ended up, I mean, it's so far-fetched, but I still got into it. I'm watching Prime, a series called Silent Witness. Very good. Oh, okay, cool. Silent Witness. I'll have to check that out. I'm watching on Prime. I've been watching either House or Warehouse 13. I can watch Warehouse 13 like 85 million times. I'm gonna take a picture of that so I can, with this new phone, it doesn't, I don't know, things are different on here, but anyway. Yeah. But Warehouse 13 is awesome if you haven't seen it. Okay, hold on. Hi, Natalie. Been lurking and getting ads as usual. Shoot, I forgot where I was again. I need to count again. Damn it. You make it look so complicated what you're crocheting. Usually tension changes if you stop crocheting for a few days. You crochet on that chair. Yeah, I crochet on this chair. I crochet on the bed. But I know what my tension typically is, and I'm able to adjust it. I finished The Good Witch on Netflix. You know what? I started watching. My mom, I think, has seen the whole series or maybe most of the series. And it was playing, I think, like all day on a Saturday or whatever a few months ago. And we had it playing in the background while we were doing stuff. And then I kind of got like entranced in it. That was really good. I also want to watch the entire series of Downton Abbey. I had gotten several months of the Yarn Club from, it wasn't Leather. Was it Lolo did it maybe? That was inspired on it. I loved the movie. I took my mom for either her birthday or Mother's Day, whichever time it would have come out during. When it came out, it was fabulous. That was the first time I had ever seen anything Downton Abbey. Then I started watching it because it was on, I think, PBS maybe. I can't remember. But I really enjoyed it. That I want to watch the entire series of. But A Good Witch, I think, would be fun also watching the entire series. But I'm gonna check out that Silent Witness because that sounds pretty cool. Well, that's funny. Came out exactly at the same point, the little knot that I made. Um, how many seasons was in? Do you remember off the top of your head how many seasons there was to the Good Witch? I just can't remember. And there were several for Downton Abbey, weren't there? I hate when that happens right at a. Yeah, I got it through. All right. Downton Abbey was good too. Call the Midwife. McLeod's Daughter is very good. 7 for the Good Witch. Wow, 7. Okay. I think my mom watched Call the Midwife. I never saw it. I don't know. I think my mom watched the Call the Midwife, but I've heard it's really good. I don't know. Maybe I really don't have time to watch any of it. Even with Warehouse 13, as much as I want to actually watch it, it's normally just playing if and when and that's normally like at night. Um, but there are a lot of good shows that are out there. Um, and I don't even know why. I record all the shows that I do because I rarely have a chance to actually watch them. Um, Normally, I have the whole series record or season recorded before I even start watching the first episode, just because I don't have time to watch it. But at least I have it, and then I always, if anybody starts talking about it, I'm like, don't tell me anything because I don't want to know. But does anybody else watch anything like on Prime or whatever? Honestly, the only reason I watch Prime is because I could watch Netflix on my phone, but I choose now. I guess it's not as big of a deal, but before I was eating up like a ton of data because I can't connect to a Wi-Fi well, and our office plan only had X amount of gigs, and I was the one that was always eating them all up. Um, so yeah, but now we have unlimited data, so um it'll be a little bit easier, but I still don't watch Netflix on my phone, and because my internet or my Wi-Fi is not good, I can't connect to it on my Roku. So I just watch Prime on my phone and or have it playing when I like at night when I go to sleep. Nobody else watches anything on Prime. I thought I was going to be off here. Damn it. Oh, look at that. I pulled out just the amount of yarn I needed. I love when I do that. Okay, good. I thought I was off by one, but anyway, back in the bag it goes. I've lost one of the stones on my bag popped off, but I happened to see where it went, so I was able to grab it. But I have a feeling I've lost more than that one because I know where that one was. And then I recently saw, yep, there's another one missing. But I have thrown this around quite a bit, so I'm impressed that more hasn't fallen off. But, well, you guys wouldn't be able to tell, but it's right there in the N. Yeah, you can see it right there in the N. And then the other one is right there on the E, right on the bottom. It's actually quite obvious once you know where they are. But I'm trying to be more careful with it now. Uh-oh, it almost went into my fan, and that would not have been good. I picked up Acorn Channel through Prime for $9 a month, and they have some very good BBC. Yeah, my mom loves British mysteries and comedies, so she's part of Acorn and BritBox. And then we have Prime, but that's just honestly now the primary reason for Prime is for shows. However, the ones that she wants to watch are paid. Several of the ones that I have found that I want to watch are I'd have to pay either per season or per episode or whatever. I mean, with Warehouse 13, I just have to deal with commercials. But well, same thing. Oh no, wait. With House, I don't think. I can't remember if I have commercials on House, but I do have it on Warehouse 13. But a couple of the shows that I have found that I would love to be able to watch, I'd have to pay, and that's not happening. Not as much as they're wanting. I'd rather find either a DVD or a Blu-ray of the series and get it that way and be done. See, it's gone already, but I at least had more this time for some reason. Oh, because I had less ice in there. I mean, I don't have to put as much ice, but I love like filling my cups with ice. Okay, well, I wasn't going to do this live in honor of Sherri, but then I decided I would go ahead and do it in honor of Sherri. I'm kind of happy we didn't end up doing trivia because, well, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get going so I can go ahead and put everything away and possibly grab something to eat really quick. Holy crap, I have to be up in 4.5 hours. But I need to put everything away. I may just not go to sleep. I may just go ahead and work on stuff. Because my fear is always that I'm not going to end up waking up in time. And so then I end up waking up like a million times to check the clock to make sure I haven't overslept. And then I end up oversleeping because I'm just so tired. So Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to play that one by ear because I am kind of tired. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to close everything up, possibly lay down, or may work on something for a half hour and then go lay down. But thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the super chatters, which were Wanda and Christy tonight. I really appreciate it. I know they're not here anymore. I mean, they're not here right now. But I do appreciate it, and it all helps, especially. I mean, I've learned my lesson on the ship on the shipping or doing it. Although I had fun with it, and honestly, if the shipping rates went back down to what they used to be, I wouldn't have a problem doing it again. But yeah. Have any of you guys seen the episode of Friends where Ross is singing to Emma and he's singing Sir Mix-a-Lot, "Baby Got Back"? It's playing right now on mute, obviously. But that's one of my favorite. I just love that particular episode. It's so funny when he's singing that. But all right, anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Sweet dreams to those of you that are going to be going to sleep, and have a wonderful day and or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. If you're interested in checking out Empty Your Closet from Miley, we would both appreciate it. The link to that channel is in the description box below, along with the other two channels. I forgot, I didn't post the second video on the other channel. Anyway, there was something else, but it just escaped my mind. I guess I've done pretty good on this Amaryllis on row 8, 3-inch square with the size 5 steel hook. Oh, I give you credit. But I'm glad. I would love to. Can you share a picture of it on my Facebook group? I'd love to see it. But yeah, I may just lay down because my throat is hurting and that would be good to just relax. But anyway, so Miley says hi and bye to her peeps. She is sleeping. My mom did say to say good night. I wasn't sure if she was going to hop on, but I think she fell asleep before the live even started. But she did say to say hello and thank you for all the prayers. If you guys could keep her in her prayers, because she has to have a follow-up appointment to a certain with a different doctor to a certain appointment that she had. And if you guys could just say a prayer that all is good, that would be wonderful. We're having our mammos tomorrow. If you guys can pray that that turns out good, that would be fabulous. And of course, keeping everybody else that I have mentioned along the way, that would be very much appreciated. In yesterday's video, I did share the link for the GoFundMe page that Sherri's daughter started for her final resting place fund, or so that they can go ahead and have the money to put her to rest, since it was very unexpected and sudden. You don't have to donate. If you want to just share it, that's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine. It's there for anybody that wants to look at it. All the links to my channels are in the description box below. And I still have to prep for tomorrow's video, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. I don't really have a lot of information for one of the shops because they ended up kind of like disappearing. I don't know. It was weird, but I should have time to be able to prep and record, edit, and post tomorrow. Otherwise, you'll see me on Getting to Know You on Sunday. So have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for just being happy with me rambling all night. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. Remember, if you do need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com and we will definitely add you to our prayers. And if you would rather I not mention it, even anonymously on camera, please let me know and we will definitely keep it private. So yeah, let's see. Night. I'll see everybody later. I will show you when I get done with this. All white, so the flower may not show up so good. Oh, okay. Unless you put maybe a dark background behind it, but that's cool. No problem. I'll look forward to seeing it in any way because I'm now really curious. But have a wonderful night, everyone. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, if you wouldn't mind doing so on your way out, I would greatly appreciate it. I know I didn't even say that once tonight, but have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys soon, either on Facebook, Instagram, or on one of my videos. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.